What's good, y'all? It's the Daily Dose. Y'all know what's going on. Snuck up on us, but y'all know how he is. It's Candid.
It's the kid Raw in the building.
Man, we got a very special guest in the house tonight. Very entertaining media personality.
Yes, Lord.
Does a lot for the community, giving back. And, you know, without further ado, we have Victor Reed.
Yeah, this is me.
It's Victor Reed, live in the flesh.
Ready to go?
So let's get it. What I want to start off with is your beginnings, you know, where you grew up, how your childhood was, and basically just describe East Austin back then to us versus the now.
You know what, boy, you already good. Well, you know, a lot of people, I don't really like that entertainment word to use, but you know, you gonna work on it, like we all are.
Yes.
My name is Victor Reed. A lot of people already know me. A lot of people think I was born in Austin, but I wasn't born in Austin. I was born in Bastrop, Texas, right down the road. So I'm a country boy, you know, to a certain extent, but I was raised on the streets of the East Side. I'm from Sam Houston. You know, where I'm from, we say Austin first, and then we say Sam Houston immediately second.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't know a lot of people. You know, we done had a reputation for a long, long time.
Yeah.
You know, we have a younger sets, you know, from where I'm from, and it was a small and collective group. The East Side, you know, I never thought that I would talk about the East Side in a past tense. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You gotta understand how stuck I am. You know, I left this city y'all age. I was 21 years old when I moved to Houston. So I've been pretty much gone from the city for 28 years. Long time.
What inspired that?
What is the love of a woman? Yeah, I found that I was a late bloomer. Yeah. You know, a lot of niggas was. Can we curse on it?
Yeah, no, you speak
okay,
freely,
well,
brother.
goddamn, let's open it up. Goddamn, I feel more better when I can be in my motherfucking element.
Yes, sir. Talk.
You see what I'm saying? Thank you for that. Yeah, I was. You would be surprised the power of a woman would make a man do great things, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know, I got tired of that dope game. I really had got tired of it, but I was still fucking with it. And I fell in love at the late age of 21. My first time falling in love with somebody. I never really got to tongue kiss a woman and feel on her in school and all that shit. I still ain't the best looking nigga now either. But when I learned the element of money, yeah, I became like candy to a motherfucker. And I got one of the best looking motherfuckers out of Texas. Anybody my age will tell you. She's still nice looking. And I chased up motherfucking ass to Houston. And it changed my whole life. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I mean, that takes us to 21 right there. So, when you were gone doing whatever you were doing in Houston, you know, when you came back to the city and you saw the big difference, I guess, what were your initial actions? What was going through your mind when you seen, I guess, no other way to say it, the gentrification of East Austin?
Well, first of all, you know, I was coming back, you know, you always come, well, me, you know, I was one of those people that would always come back to Austin periodically. You know, might be a year, might be 6 months, might be 2 years. You know, we talking over a 28-year span.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So those years, I was seeing the growth. You know, I was seeing it, but it really didn't affect me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, I got a home in Houston, I got a home in New Orleans, and just about 8 years ago is when I really started feeling the weight. You know, I was coming back, and you know, like I said, y'all could be my kids. You know, so my homeboys got kids y'all age.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm coming back, I'm seeing my homeboy kids not growing with the city. You know, what the fuck? You know, like, I'm supposed to be coming back hearing kids talking about, hey, I got my, you know, my degree from HT in computer science, or, you know, I got a degree in coding, you know, because I know what's going on in the city. These people supposed to be driving the cars of their choice. Like G-Wagons. I mean, 4 years out of school, I know the complexity of jobs. I own my own business in different cities. So I know how that accumulates in resources. And you mean to tell me I'm coming, and these kids got a goddamn loan $5 to buy them a sack, a gram? When I know some of these white people got jobs and they kids smoking weed and making $85,000 a year. But they ain't gotta go find $5 for their gram, no. See, I'm putting it in context where my people can understand it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Because for some reason, it seems like people not understanding the word disparity that these white folks use all the motherfucking time. People ain't even knowing what the word inequality means. They can't say inequality equals racism.
You saying something?
You see what I'm saying? But I can't talk the whole time. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So I mean, that's really what this is gonna be: open-ended questions, letting you go, letting you cook, basically. Because we brought you on here as a guest, so we want to hear what you got to say.
No, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? So that takes us right into it. Up to now, right? The pandemic. The pandemic happens. I feel like that's when I was introduced to a lot of your work, a lot of your videos. That's, I guess you can say, the first time I saw Victor Reed.
Right.
So I'm seeing the videos. I'm like, okay. He has passion.
Definitely that at the very least.
At
At the very least.
Exactly, my point exactly. So it's like I was saying this last episode. It's like a wormhole. Once you see one video of his, you gotta watch another one. Then you gotta watch another one. You gotta watch another one. I know that was the first time you seen it, like early last year. What got you to social media the way you did, and wanting to put that message out?
It's crazy how God would transcend everything. Because I was one, I can say this because it's a fact, because the city of Houston said so and gave me a goddamn, Johnstone Supply told me I was the number one supplier and entrepreneur for their company under $125,000 a year. Small business.
What does that business entail, love?
HVAC,
Okay.
air conditioning, heating. I'm a contractor. Well, the state of Texas say ain't no contract no more. They wrote my ass talking about I'm penalized for the rest of my life. But anyway.
Yeah, and I do want to speak on that since
Okay.
you brought that up. I saw the video where you went down to the Fox headquarters and you were actually wanting to, confront. I know you said you spoke with the guy who wrote the article.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot his
speak to
name.
him, but yeah.
Exactly. So you went down there and I seen that video. So whatever became of that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because you know why? Because it was all facts laced. See, when I told that motherfucker, when I told him about it was developed, because I went and did my motherfucking research. When I told him that this goddamn Texas and Regulation Board was established in 1924, and what was in 1924?
Jim Crow.
Yes, sir.
Jim Crow.
Yes, sir.
So this system was developed, and guess if it was developed as Jim Crow, guess what was the whole intent of it? To make sure that the Negro didn't succeed in business.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Definitely.
So these laws are still the same. These codes are still the same. They just unmask it a little bit.
Just change the verbiage a little bit.
But when I got into the deal, remember I've been doing this 25 years, older than what y'all is. I done took that test. I know I'm literate enough to take the test.
Right.
But and to pass, even if it took me 3 or 4 motherfucking times. But I decided they system worked because I was a convicted felon. So at the time, you couldn't take the test if you was a convicted felon. See, that's one of those slave laws. That's one of those Jim Crow laws, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, we convict you, put you in jail,
You
then
serve
you
your
work
time.
on you back on the plantation.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So basically, when people think the slave, they think raggedy clothes, sleeping on the floor, and you picking cotton with your hands till you bleed. You see that misconception that they do, bro? So you don't relate it because they done gave you this fantasy of roots and shit. So you don't think that it relates to the future. When they told me I'm a convicted felon, they put me back on the plantation.
It's a mentality. It starts up here first.
Exactly.
Not even just a mentality, bro. I'm misunderstanding because I grew up in Chicago. I was raised around a whole lot of different felons and things like that. My fathers and uncles were all felony convicted and freedom guys. But it's like you serve your quote unquote debt to society, and you come out and you still in debt for life, even though you didn't get a life sentence.
Exactly. By your criminal record.
Yeah. It's,
So you telling me, well, Victor, we caught you up in our net. in our web. So now you got to work for one of our wife or one of my cousins or whatever for life. I done for real. So you know what Victor did? I do just like goddamn JFK daddy did. I bust the system. I do it anyway. Cause what? I did my research. I found out it's a Class C. This was 20 years ago. I found out that it's only a Class C misdemeanor. See, that's that loophole they created for that poor white boy. You see what I'm saying? Yes. I found the loophole what they found for that poor white boy. Because they'll tell the white boy, man, keep on. And 80% of these motherfuckers in AC don't have a license. They either work under somebody else's license or something. Even the white boys. You know what I'm saying? So they made their loophole and they can go tell the white boy, it's on the Class C, man. You make $180,000 a year. If you get fined, it's only $10,000. And then that $10,000 is for life. They can't refine you. Dun, 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 dun. And I learned that in any simple economics book. If the profit outdoes the penalty, you're supposed to do it. That's even with crime.
Man.
It is what it is. You read.
That's something right there.
Yeah, you read.
That's definitely putting us on. That I did not know. Cause
that's
when
the economics book.
Yeah,
that's where I read that at. Many years ago.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that's definitely something. Even when you look at the fines and things, they're saying, oh, Victory, like in the article, because it has the like links to the different fines. Like you said, it's that amount you just stated, and they can't. And it's been years since the first one, so it's like there's not been another one. So hey,
already, and I'll consistently whip that system ass.
Yeah,
I've been to prison.
Yeah,
Class C, man. I eat that shit up. That ain't what's that to me. But see, that's how that white man put that fear in you.
Yeah.
And then you see that character assassination they tried to do with me.
Yeah.
It was basically a lynching. You know what I'm saying? It was a lynching basically because they really thought that I'm one of those niggas that's gonna follow the system. Now, bitch. Not me. I'm the running like I'm one of those slaves back in the day. I know it ain't no fence around this motherfucker. Man, let me walk off this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me walk off this motherfucker. I ain't running doing nothing, nigga.
Right.
When that master goes to sleep, bitch, I'm just gonna walk politely, bitch, and get me somebody to write me a note or something. If I can't read or write, bitch, I have to learn what B is and what C is daily. And write that motherfucker down my goddamn self, nigga. It ain't nothing really a form of just a letter or a writing. You don't have to know what it is. That's what I would have type of slave I would have been, nigga. Frederick Douglass just rolled the fucking barrel in Baltimore. He just rolled the barrel on the boat. That's how sharp niggas was. Everybody try to think the Underground Railroad. Man, don't you know now that when they talk about I don't want to get too far off the topic, but on the Underground Railroad, because I want to enlighten my people. Don't you know that's the Black Lives Matter movement of fucking 1800? It's to glorify that white man, but it was thousands and thousands of slaves walking off the plantations before even the Underground Railroad, bro.
Correct.
But they want to give you that shit.
Right.
To give you, oh, massa helped us.
Right. Saying Quakers and things of that
Come
nature.
On, man. Quaker means white. See, you get it.
You hear me? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in school, we was glorifying the white man with Underground, because you never really seen them say it was a black man on the Underground Railroad. It's always, they run into a white person's house and going in there, and the white man say,
with the whole
We's gonna save y'all.
Yeah, the whole Uncle Tom rhetoric, and
stop, man.
You know.
And for us to be greater, we gotta start recognizing that evil, because these motherfuckers still using the same motherfucking tricks, bro.
Yes, sir.
Same tactics.
Just like how you see now the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's an instant opposition to that. Black Lives Matter. That should be the end of the situation, but they combat that with All Lives Matter. But you see the recent, and I don't want to like demean this, but see the Stop Asian Hate rhetoric going on.
I got on their ass today, man.
We don't see no Stop All Hate.
Man, I got on Natasha. I got on that bitch. Excuse my friend. And these girls don't stop calling them bitches.
Yeah.
Don't stop calling them bitches. But at the end of the day, I'm still a whole half-ass thug nigga. You know what I mean? Goddamn, man, give me some kind of leeway. You know I'm half-ass goddamn PTSD from this dope game. Goddamn, help me with something.
Bro, we PTSD from slavery still,
You better
bro.
believe that,
yeah.
goddamn. But anyway, But like I said, like Natasha, you know, she has this daily thing or whatever. That's our city councilman in District 1. I got on there and told her, she talking about support Asian hate at HT. That just immediately just gave me anger. How the fuck?
Why is that?
Why should HT do something for Asians when Asians ain't never gave nothing to their university? Not a grunion. Out of all the nails they done did, out of all the hair they sell, they ain't never gave a donation to the University of HT that brings 90% of their resources, bro. The Negro. In here. So why the fuck? Oh, we gotta run to they motherfucking aid? Nah, bitch, I'm not. You ain't got that. I can't come to your rescue and you never even did nothing to come to ours, bro. We done got too far into this sharing shit. Every time something happens to the Jew, them motherfuckers too. Them, unfortunately, the Hispanic Mexican that I'm starting to have a better affiliation with Bertha Delgado. But them, all the other races, they all of a sudden now they want to benefit through our struggle. Nah, we got to get ours first, bro. Nah, we got to get our motherfucking money first. Then we'll come to some compromise. But until then, stay your motherfucking ass off HT.
Oh man, so how the show works, we have quarters. It's the whole sports team. So this was the first quarter, just getting a feel for who you are, how you grew up, you know, who's Victory? Now you got a little taste. So the second one, this is the entertainment segment. So sports, music, TV, all that. And you a busy man. So what do you do? You watch sports? What do you do?
You know what? I was waiting for this question here.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? I think sports done manipulated the fabric of our very existence, bro.
Okay. Speak on
Talk about it.
Yeah. Because it was Augustus, the Roman emperor, you know, back before Jesus Christ. He said, give them the circus and bread. Have you ever heard that quote?
Yeah, yeah.
So y'all know I ain't, I
Saying
can
in
do
unison
this,
with you.
That's what I do. I'm a tick
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah.
Because that's just what I do all day. So he said, give them, and when he say them, the bewildered herd, the 90% of people, give them bread in the circus and they will not see anything, bro. For sure. And they still giving us the bread in the circus, but the circus is no longer the Grand Coliseum within Rome.
Right.
The stadiums all over this country.
King James and Jordan and all this here. You got them on right now. You see what I'm saying? I used to be an avid fan like everyone else. But then when I started seeing that corruption within it, even before Colin Kaepernick, I was doing this before Colin. You see what I'm saying? So when I was seeing, I said, dude, this just ain't working. If it ain't working, it's unsuccessful. If it's unsuccessful, it's not to the benefit and the condition of the Negro. You see what I'm saying? Now, people like King James, and I commend him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He one of the ones that's changing the game. Now, if it goes into that direction, not by his 30 points a game and 13 rebounds and 6 assists, that ain't what it is. We need to start attacking with that sports analogy, with that teamwork. But we need you know when a nigga play, y'all done made me drop my goddamn leg. I thought I was cool. Now I'm cool again. Now, we need, you know how a mother, you know, you play sports,
Yeah.
Y'all moms are still living, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know your mom wants you to, she don't say that, but she wants you to go out there and destroy a motherfucker.
Yeah.
She wants you to win.
Right.
You know, even if somebody on her baby and he's supposed to score his points, this nigga defending him good. Get him!
Yeah.
She'll end up coming out.
Yeah.
So you can hear her voice. You know how that is. You know how moms is.
For sure.
Yeah, now you gotta go drop 30.
Yeah. Then you, hey, mom, but, you know what I'm saying? But why aren't we doing that with our children for economics? We ain't got no cheerleaders.
Because I'll tell you what, it's different when you see it's in your face that this is, oh, you gotta rap, go to the league. You gotta dance, you gotta learn dance, nigga. This and that, you gotta be entertaining or something of that nature. That's the only way we see successful multi-millionaires in America that look like us, that's what they come from. Now we don't see the normal black man be a firefighter, be a police officer, be a businessman, anything like that. Now a businessman we see is the dope boys on the block, or you might have a local guy that own a barbecue spot here and there, maybe one or two, a few. But you know, majority of the multimillionaires that look like us, that's what they do.
Yeah, and that's that systematic racism.
Yes, sir.
Because that white man done instilled a percentage of the ones that can be good.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he know that's gonna keep down the other ones, because he done set up probabilities. Like, you know what probabilities is in school? You know how many green marbles and how many black marbles, and what's the probability of you picking out a green marble? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what the white man did. He done put the probability so down, you get one marble out of 8 million.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, okay, you glorifying this athlete, but you ain't got nothing but 1 in 2 million of a chance to do it.
Right.
If that.
You know what I'm saying? But into Austin, which I talk about, because this is my motherfucking shit. In Austin, with these tech companies and shit, we could goddamn get thousands out of $1 million. That's why I tell motherfuckers all the time, bro, when we do this shit, because it ain't no more. Man, y'all niggas, y'all age group, see, y'all, that's why niggas like that be hating on me so much. Yeah, let's go ahead and open that up. See, because we gonna make this motherfucking show interesting.
Yeah. Yes, so talk about it.
Yes, sir. That's why people like Dallas that I knew was great before anybody knew he was great. See, everybody don't know me and Dallas had a relationship way before any of this shit.
Right.
And I told him his power because he wanted to come speak to me. If you ever wanted to meet John the Baptist, here I am. Dex said, Kia Arnold, all them people is my clones, bro. Go back and do the timeline. Do your own motherfucking history.
Now what's the real issue here?
But the issue is just like the young lion. Have you don't know, you ain't ever watched Mutual Muhammad. That way before your time, but they probably got.
I done read about
Mutual Muhammad. You'd be like, you used to watch it. It was a real popular show back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And in the 80s, they showed you about the wildlife, because you know niggas was in the jungle and on concrete jungle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you used to like to see that nature, because God made you naturally want to associate with nature. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that is they call them juveniles. You know, when the male lion, and this is good as I can explain it. You know, when the infant lions get to a certain age, the main lion run them off, because he don't want them to mate and all that. So he run them off because that's his clan.
Right.
And then they become juveniles and they just follow the clan for years.
Yeah.
And eat outside of them and everything. And then even if the juveniles have to come together to beat the king lion, they gonna do it.
Right.
So this is a proper process. You see what I'm saying? He have to come at me. And guess what I gotta do? I gotta bite his motherfucking ass. Because that's what's gonna make him defeat me. And that's what's gonna make him greater. He can't take over the clan right now. It's mine.
Question. Why not work in unison? Because we are not savages.
Yeah, well, you know what, bro? Unfortunately, that's just not how the human consciousness works. But I tell people all the time, bro, and I told them this at the meeting the other day, we done got so soft and passive, bro, and that white man done made us forget our tribal instincts, bro. See, that's one reason the Black Panther was so devastating, was the war between each other. Well, didn't you see when that nigga threw that motherfucker off the cliff? My heart went down with it. Oh. Because he was thinking good was going to always win, bro. But a lot of times, that evil is what brings you together. See, I know propaganda. I know how it works. I'm making my people a stronger motherfucking people. Because we going to see outside of them motherfuckers. We going to fight within the group to make our motherfucking selves greater. Because when we come at these motherfuckers on some real shit, motherfuckers like y'all gonna be ready, bro. And it ain't no animal shit. Because it's gonna be on the intellectual mind. Because now, see the muscle, you make a muscle by scarring it. You tear it. What do you think the mind is? It's a muscle of electronic pulses. We tear that. You tear it. And then it develops stronger. Why you think this nigga getting stronger? Cause I attack. Cause when you beat me, nigga, I'm gonna sit back and watch you dominate the motherfuckers.
So sort of like that iron sharpens iron thing.
You goddamn right.
Okay, so that's definitely an interesting way of looking at it, and that's one of the reasons I'm glad we have you on, so you can, because people just see it as, oh, they just going back and forth at each other, with not knowing your ulterior motives.
Yeah.
This is for
Don't
this
call
is
it that, because then they gonna think they got something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But like I said, the whole way we're going right now, this is gonna take us right into the third quarter. So I want to know basically what are you doing to give back to the city? I know one of your videos, Mount Carmel, I seen you over there giving back to people. You know, everything you're doing from giving bags to people. Speak on that a little bit.
You know what? That's probably what that really was probably one of the greatest things I did, and I didn't. People, that's why people always been able to be judgmental towards me, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't do that charity shit. You know, that's just not, that ain't my game. You know what I'm saying? I have an ideology. You know, I have an agenda, and that's not it. But a queen, young queen, Nika on to call me over there, and I just didn't know how people was gonna gravitate to me doing something like that. So it was like a test or experiment test that I wasn't prepared for. You know what I'm saying? And I actually failed the test, but now I'm prepared to take it again. You get what I'm saying? Because I got so locked into myself, I had forgot about human nature. You know, and I gotta use that word, entertain. I gotta entertain that part of human psychology. You know what I'm saying? Because when I handed out them bad, I was just kind of doing on her really type shit. But I felt good about it at the end, but it really made people gravitate to me. Trust me, I done seen it. So I'm trying to use more of that logic. You know what I'm saying? For the animals.
What I want to ask you, what's going on with Mount Carmel now? Because I know it was deemed uninhabitable for a while.
Yeah.
What is it? Because like you were saying, once they move them people out, they're not coming back. It's too much money to be made. That's prime real estate.
Come on.
So what's happening with that now? Are they still there? Because I was doing my research and I couldn't find anything about it.
Well, that's good. But at the end of the day, what they done decided is to do it espionage style now. You know, and that's what a voice does. You know, with that presence to go down there, you know, and they seen that presence, they decided now we got to make another move. It's all a chess game. You know what I'm saying? Them people they gonna end up getting them out of there. But at the end of the day, now they got to change their move, and when they change their move, now they got to provide a greater resource. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's pretty much all I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the economics behind it. But let's make sure that these people getting better homes, and because y'all finna pull a whole bunch of money. So put that money where you can make these people comfortable with moving, bro. I mean, come on, man.
Okay. All right.
And as you can see, you ain't hear no more of that.
Yeah, like I said,
it just disappeared like a motherfucker.
Into the wind.
You know what I'm saying?
For now.
Yeah.
This is what I want to ask you about too. Your thoughts on item 67. I've heard you speak on it on a couple lives. So, knowing your true intentions now, like I somewhat do, how do you truly feel about that?
Mixed, definitely mixed. But at the end of the day, I can't get past what it really is. It's a monumental thing. You know, I mean, I done Googled. Trust me, like I said, man, I try to get as much information and data as I can. And I done Googled, there ain't no other item like this ever in the country been done. So how can I sit up there and say, oh, all this because of Nook? Yeah, I'm name dropping, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All this because of Nook, or, you know, he trying to take out a celebrity, which I think he is, because it's really for everybody. But at the end of the day, it's a monumental thing. I can't get past that, but how we construct it as a unit that you're speaking of. We can't let that go into the hands of the manipulators that done manipulated niggas like this for generations.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
What would be some of the changes to item 67 if you could have a different type of input on it?
Well, like I done gave some of those proposals. First of all, when it happens, it damn sure shouldn't be called no black embassy. An embassy, if you do your research, the embassy is a thing on foreign land. We ain't no motherfucking foreigners, nigga. This land was once ours.
Yes, sir. Talk about it.
So what the fuck we foreigners for? So with that, because you would be surprised how that white man, because the white man gave him the name, fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So now, and he gave him that name for a reason. See, they don't know within language brings manifestation. You keep on saying black embassy. Oh man, I'm going to the black embassy. I believe in a spiritual soul.
Yeah.
These women is the ones that's really, really on it. But they don't even know the power. I do, because I'm king. You will manifest that by speaking that language into what they want it to be. So we need to get away from that part. Then we need to it shouldn't be not one white motherfucker in there. Period. Unless they cleaning the motherfucking floor or fixing something on the motherfucking building. Because at the end of the day, that's where they manipulate it, bro. And the reason, see, look at y'all niggas just get scared when motherfuckers talk like that.
Ain't nobody scared.
No, you get quiet though, motherfucker.
No, brother, I'm listening. I'm observing.
I'm just saying, but I'm telling you how it works. It was a white boy in the meeting the other day, wasn't it? And I told the goddamn white boy, I said, hey man, this was an invitation only deal. And they was like, and you should have seen them. It was like a breath that took out. I said, man, get the fuck up out of here. Some bum motherfucker. I said, man, get the fuck up out of here, man. Everybody was like, don't you know this nigga, about 3 niggas ran out there for that white boy aid? Like, hey, sir, for what? This motherfucker's in our shit. Watch when you go in they shit. They ain't gonna tell you to leave, but the meeting over with.
Huh? That's very true.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you to leave, but the meeting is officially over with.
Understood.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why that should be one of the protocols, bro. Cause when you go to the city hall, nigga, have y'all ever went to city hall?
Yeah.
When you go to city hall, you ask for anybody that's over any department in there, and 80% of them is niggas. From the city manager to Synovia Hope, y'all gonna meet her after meeting me.
Yeah.
Synovia Hope, that's over the economic development, which is the main motherfucker in the whole city hall where I was built. All them motherfuckers is niggas. Toya Hayes, she's over human resources. She the one that does the hiring for the city. I know her personally. She's a Negro. So we got Negroes that can run a situation.
Right.
So why aren't we putting those Negroes in this facility? Because it ain't an embassy no more. I'm gonna make sure of that at the very least. You know what I'm saying? Third, and this is probably one of the most important. Every time we do something, we don't give them white folks a penalty. Let me tell you something. If you go up in a bank and you rob that motherfucker one time, and when you rob it, they say, well, we can't get nothing on you. Go home. Right? You come back 2 weeks later, knowing that they let you go home, you gonna test that pussy again. You go in there, you do it again. They say, you know what? We don't have nothing on you. You come back a month later, you done spit it all up in the strip club, you motherfucker. You come in there a month later, and they tell you, do it again. They say, well, man, we ain't got nothing on you.
Right.
You gonna keep doing it because you not suffering the penalty. Now, if they give your motherfucking ass 30 years the first time, guess what you gonna do the second time?
You ain't gonna do no.
You goddamn right, bitch, you ain't. You gonna go in there and steal milk, bitch, and cook. You ain't gonna be stealing no money. Yeah, that's funny, ain't it?
That's ain't wrong.
Yeah, but this is the grips to reality, though.
Understood.
So we gotta set these motherfuckers up with a penalty.
Okay. What would you recommend for the penalty then?
Money. If that don't come through, bitch, you fine $2 million this year. You don't do what you're supposed to do next year, bitch, it's $5 million. Bitch, if you don't do it again, it's $10 million. See, that white boy gonna start saying he don't want to pay that money.
Right.
We ain't been asking for no penalty. we going on the white man just telling you he gonna do it. He just gonna walk out the bank. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And none of these niggas they just like me telling that white boy to walk out the room. I tell these niggas to put a filter on the white folks, they like, well, do we have to? Bitch, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
This is law. When they are actually doing a criminal offense on our society.
Talk about it.
It's a criminal offense. If they not coming through with their promises, bro.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up because I'm the only motherfucker that want to penalize these motherfuckers.
You know what that is, though? I believe folks don't want to be somewhat combative because you know how it go. You know how it go. They give you a little slight, like, all right, we just gonna take this part and they gonna give it to you like that. But there's been several other races of people that have been reimbursed and have been given these resources, been given doled out to them for things that didn't even happen on U.S. soil. After 9/11, the thing went on, the Japanese community, there were resources debated to that. After the World War II,
and still getting money from.
They still getting money from.
For sure.
It's still things going on being allotted towards them. So it's
And if we don't get into this mindset, bro, Victor the crazy man, Victor the lunatic. If you don't start listening to my philosophy, we 300 years back.
More. Go further.
I said 1,000. Especially this time in history, bro. Everything is going electric. Mm-hmm. You know the combustion engine is gone.
Yeah, obsolete pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, GM and all them people, they done reprogram their people into doing they ain't telling you.
Yeah.
Right.
But why we got the #1 facility in the world, Tesla, being built out here.
Mm-hmm.
#1, because they doing the semi. This how I know shit. These white motherfuckers ain't got to tell me nothing, bitch. I'm my own motherfucking man, nigga. I don't need a fucking degree. Nigga, I got a self-made degree in philosophy, motherfuckers. Tesla, Google, Oracle. I don't know why we keep forgetting these billion-dollar motherfuckers. You know, they just like hidden. Oracle like just hidden.
Hiding in plain sight.
You don't hear nothing about it. But they bigger than fucking Apple.
Yeah.
They out there for sure.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they was in the game longer than Apple. So you got these $4 billion facilities being built in our city. No nigga want to penalize. Let me tell you some hell of a game, man. HT, we can bring up HT again, right?
Yes, sir.
This is that underlying shit. People just don't see it. It fuck me up. Because niggas ain't got no motherfucking game. I've transcended the game to the politics, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Tesla, Elon Musk say, oh, we're gonna start a program at HT University that's gonna, develop people that's gonna work for Tesla, for me. It's gonna be such a great program. But nobody didn't keep hearing this motherfucker say, all you need is a high school degree. You see how that's a contradiction?
Mm-hmm.
So, no. Don't tell me about that HT shit, because you saying, fuck HT. You saying you want people out of high school, and this man is going outside of my motherfucking city, and bitch Elon Musk, if you listening, bitch, you come out my motherfucking city, and you trying to bring other motherfuckers to my city, and we got enough labor-intensive kids that need to be taught from 9th grade to 12th grade, which I'm finna do with my workforce program, and if the bitch don't get it, you know how you niggas gotta check in the town? Not for real.
Talk about it.
I know y'all young niggas know what that means, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
When you come to another city, you gotta check in. Well, bitch, Elon Musk ain't checked in, bitch.
Talk about it.
Huh? Tim Cook, bitch, you ain't checked in, bitch. Apple, nigga. Y'all niggas gonna start taking in the motherfucking us, fool. Cause my people are the #1 motherfuckers getting hurt by you motherfuckers. It's time for that shit to cease, bro. Y'all motherfuckers gonna catch a penalty, bitch. Fucking with my motherfucking people, bitch. Or you gonna get me. God done made you come get me. I'm good.
And what I want to go on next, because I know you alluded to it earlier, your delivery, the critics on your delivery of it. How do you feel? What's your opinion on that?
Well, you should know my opinion. I ain't cussing right now. Come on, man. Be sharper than that, my nigga. But that's still a good question. I like how you do that.
I guess your opinion on it, and then do you think that affects your message at all?
Of course it does.
Okay.
But you know what a great leader do? And I ain't gonna call myself that, but I know what great leaders do. From Hannibal to Genghis Khan, all them great individuals. They go on what they fucking feel. A king go on what he fucking feel. A king sees outside of himself and deliver that to his people. I don't have no rules. You can't align me in no type of way. Because right now, the Negro ain't programmed to align themselves with me. But I know you great enough to do it. I know you great enough as a God that you are to even look at me and develop a greater construct. See, I know the greatness of my nigga, but I can't do that with you kissing your ass, nigga. This is that tearing of the muscle. And I'm not gonna get outside of that, bro. Even with these women trying to get me outside. Oh, man, I tell you the truth, I ain't even looking for no pussy. Me? Now when it come to this, man, it ain't, and I damn sure when you say that, it ain't even no pussy make me come outside of my deal, bro. You gonna do what you do with me regardless. Period.
And with that being said, your slogan, you say it at the end of pretty much every video. Kings will always be kings. I am God. Explain that to me, the meaning behind that.
Didn't I just tell you about manifestation? You ain't gotta say embassy, nigga. When you repeat that, this new kingdom will be built, my nigga. Kings will always be kings, my nigga. And believe that mean I'm coming. We coming, my nigga. Watch how this goddamn show develop. Y'all done some great, y'all sharp, nigga.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all sharp. That's on the motherfucker reason I came here. Go see, I gotta develop that. This is a purpose, nigga. And I ain't gonna change my motherfucking self in here, nigga. For what? What the fuck I gotta lose? Nigga, I been a hustle all my motherfucking life, nigga. I don't need no motherfucking body to put me up in no mobile home, nigga. I don't need nobody to give me no motherfucking money, nigga. Cause I can go out there and get on top of this motherfucking building and fix that motherfucking air conditioner, bitch. And charge you less than what that white boy gonna take. Cause that's one thing I always felt like in business. See, niggas would go with a white boy all the time. I always had to be $1,500 less than a white boy. And then a nigga would deal with it. But I had to come into the home and say exactly what that white boy said. That was the great thing about working for the motherfuckers for a while, for 6-7 years before I got in the business. I developed their lingo and their language with knowing what the fuck I was doing. See, so the Negro would give me a chance, but I had to be $1,500 less than the motherfucker.
And why do you think we do that? We eat our own. What that is, because we always raised to be taught, and I know every black man and woman in the world has been told this: you got to be twice as good to get half as much. And when we go out to our people, and I always see this with our businesses. Like even right now, I'm wearing my little cousin hoodie right now. You know what I'm saying? I paid straight up for it. I didn't ask for no discount.
No question.
But when I see other black folks, when we go to our businesses, we are, oh man, he got a deal. Oh man, he got a sale. Where do you think that come from? But we go to white folk, you go to Macy's or you go to Gucci or Louis Vuitton, you walk in there, oh, I'm proud. This designer, so I'm gonna pay top dollar for it. But with our folk, let me get, bro, hook me up.
Yeah, it's still that slave mentality. And but you know what? I can, me being of my age, I can actually see a crack in the dam. I go to this place over here on 12th Street. I think he runs like a potato stand or something. And he don't really got it live over there on Sunday. Like, people like go over there and congregate and, not only just eat the potatoes, but they speak, and it's just a nice environment. And I know a couple of people, man, that's doing, kind of well. You've never seen that in the 90s, bro. You seen Sam barbecue, but hell, I'm so old, I remember his daddy on the motherfucker. He used to work up there. Shit. Brian Mays, but he was a hustler though. But, it's like, now it is a different time, you know, and I'm proud of it. Now that's one thing that I'm proud of is how we are starting to communicate together. Right. That unity word you coming up with, it's a proper process to everything. What we trying to do is make it go in warp speed. You know what I'm saying? That's that approach that I'm using. I'm trying to get us off of that. Oh well, man, we did good today. No, I want you to say, motherfucker, fuck Vic, nigga. That nigga hurting my motherfucking business by he just talking. Because you know what that next motherfucker do? He say, you know what? I hate that motherfucker too. He talk too goddamn much. Then another motherfucker over there. I hate that motherfucker too. Because that's what everybody doing now. But then there's one motherfucker that be way in the back. They ain't saying nothing. They just listening. And they saying, you know what? Why are they talking about this nigga like that? I like that nigga. See? You see? That's one seed. See? And that's planted and then it grows. Everybody wanna just water that motherfucker and grow. Bitch, it don't go like that. Nature don't permit it to go like this. But we can feed that motherfucker. Like I'm feeding it now. Cause one thing that I don't recognize real, bro.
Always.
It is what it is, even if you might not like it. Real, always recognize real, bro. And I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the old hood shit. Cause guess what Victor became with that old hood shit? I became a successful motherfucker. It worked for me. So why can't it work for my people? Cause that male scared of the motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't trying to fuck with me. I developed that. There ain't no embassy no more. I developed that black facility 3 years ago. I bought into the mail, but I told the mail fuck him in his ass when he wasn't doing it. So guess who he gonna grab? The more passive Negro that look like me. Mm. You see what I'm saying? He wants somebody to come and rub his ass while bitch, I'm not gay. I mean, you know, I'm not sweet. I don't do sweet boy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I'm sorry.
And this is gonna take us into the fourth quarter. So the climate of America right now, the macro and the micro. The macro being, you know, the whole United States, and then our city is the micro. How do you feel about it? I know earlier you alluded to, you know, this is the best time it's been. With social media, your message, the way you could reach people. How do you feel about it the country as a whole right now? How do you feel we're moving?
I will tell you the truth. I think I'm going to be the blueprint of the nation. Mm-hmm. I really, really feel that. And one of the greatest discoveries that helps the condition of the mind of the Negro with that thought is that the first project was Natasha, the bullshit motherfucker that's in our District 1. She alluded to that. That's in her language. You know the word ATX is a hood term, don't you? Let me give y'all some history. The Sam Houston boys was probably one of the first ones to use ATX in our lyrics. Do your own research. ATX was a hood term. Look what they did with that. Now, you would say ATX in Atlanta, motherfucker know what you're talking about. And they call it ATL, right? That's how great my people can come up with strategy. But these white folks in this city done used it to their advantages. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it ain't no reason for us to be the first project. Not with an S on it. It ain't no reason why the Negro in Austin can't be the first project. Because didn't they just develop the Item 67, the first in the country? Mm-hmm. So why can't the Negro be the beacon in Austin for the rest of the nation, bro? Yeah, and I'm starting this because God done told me to start. My logic is going to spread all over the country. You gonna see. This was meant by my father, bro.
Do you subscribe to religion?
I subscribe to it because religion is more of a doctrine. It's a law. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it done been manipulated for as long as it's been a Bible. Since the Council of Nia, right? I mean, I know y'all saw it, so I can say shit like that to y'all. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a manipulation from the whole time. So no, I don't have a religion. Now, spiritual soul that God gave me to even walk into y'all presence today, oh yeah. You best believe that. I'm gonna follow my father, bro. Whatever he tell me to do, I'm gonna do it. It is what it is. Cause I don't think my father gonna tell me to eat shit out of a toilet. I don't think. Then we got a problem. Cause God gave us the ultimate gift is the ability of free will.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ultimate gift. He separates you from animals. I can actually tell God, fuck you in your ass. Really? If I feel fit to, because he made me to do that. But I know my spiritual soul, that's going to be an annihilation in some type of sense.
Oh, yeah,
so I got to keep to the code just like I did on the streets.
Okay. All right. So this is where I kind of want to end it right here. I have I guess this is my last question unless you had any more. So the black community in Austin, I know we have a lot of the Austin Justice Coalition, the Black Austin Coalition. The way they're moving, I know you have, you know, you got a variance of
I don't
different
fuck
opinions.
with it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
But I guess what I want to ask, do you like the direction they're going in some sense?
No.
No, okay, so not at all.
Yeah, I know these people are needed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say eliminate the Urban League. I'm not going to say eliminate BAC. I'm not going to say eliminate the Austin Justice Coalition. But y'all niggas got to come on with it, bro. You know, like, and guess what Victor doing? Because everybody, just why y'all niggas let me come on this show. Because, bitch, I'm coming at you, bitch. And my niggas know that I'm really just on some accountability and transparency shit, nigga. Because that ain't been done within our construct in this city. Y'all niggas ain't gonna keep on getting the prizes, bitch. Having these private ceremonies talking about, female of the year is, Terry, ain't said no name. Female of the year is, I done seen these niggas get these accolades from Ness and Linda to all these niggas. What is y'all doing?
What's your issue with the character Nook and the what's the issue there?
Well, my personal issue with Nook is because I think a nigga told me, and I didn't believe, he said, Victor, old hood nigga, one of my homeboys, he said, Victor, man, stop thinking these niggas really smarter than what they is. And I say that because maybe Nook is in a situation that is just over him. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I'm attacking him, but at the end of the day, he just don't know. And he let it, because these people finna use him, bro. They finna use him to their advantage. That goddamn black facility, because it ain't embassy no more. You see I'm talking that out of existence? You see how this work, huh?
Yes, sir.
You know I end that with every time I say that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Black facility that ain't gonna be the black embassy. The black facility that ain't gonna be the black embassy. Them people gonna have that motherfucker just like they done did Mueller. Just like they did fucking souls, what they used to call this damn thing. Then they did fucking People's Fund. They done always made these promises without a penalty. Without no type of penalty. They always done made these promises, and then it end up being goddamn, you go through Miller, you ain't seen not one nigga over there walking a dog. I ain't.
You ain't wrong.
But that Mueller, I remember the advertisement.
Yeah.
I was reading it when it wasn't these goddamn phones. I'm one of those people that used to pay 50 cents for a goddamn Austin American Statesman every morning. And I didn't read the goddamn sports section. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm reading this shit when they developing this thing when it was an airport over there, and none of those things was fulfilled. It ain't. Shanobia Hope, which I hope y'all bring her in here, she's a queen. Well, I don't want to call her queen, she's a sister, because she ain't proved that she's a queen doing nothing. Work for the Economic Development Department. There, I went in there and I told her, I said, show me one program. Now remember, these programs been instituted since Jim Crow with the city. It was named something else before the Economic Development Department. It's been in existence for like 80 some years. I said, you show me one program that goddamn benefited the condition of the Negro in Austin. Show me one. Don't you know this bitch can show me one? Not one in 80 years? And then told me this. Oh, well, I asked for some more information. This how this systematic racism works. See, when you gotta file an opens act to get information they can press on the motherfucking thing and give you a copy. Now you a taxpayer. You a citizen. You mean to tell me you finna make me go up to this attorney that's on the 4th floor and I gotta file an open act request, which is gonna take another 2 weeks. See all that systematic racism to keep you away from the information. That's why all these niggas be talking about, when you talking about, oh, y'all get money. Show me where I'm getting money. Cause the white man done showed them the tactic that niggas gonna go on that 4th floor and talk to an attorney and turn the fuck around. Well, soon as that receptionist say, oh, let me get, and guess what the color is of the attorney of all? Take a guess. Go ahead.
It's a brother.
A sister.
A sister. Okay.
Is the city attorney. Then I said, fucking tell her to come on out. She come out, I tell her exactly who I am and what the fuck I want. I could look at her face and say, niggas don't come up here and ask for that information. I could look at the girl's face and she was like, who are you? She started looking around, bitch, you ain't gotta look around, bitch. I'm right here. But she so know that black people don't do that in this city.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
In
so
the country,
that's why
for that
these
matter.
niggas always tell you, oh, man, it's open. No, it ain't open, Breckenridge. You gotta jump through hula hoops to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they tell y'all that. And I just ain't been brave enough just to go ahead and I don't want to destroy these people, bro. I don't want to destroy these niggas. But I can, bro. I could end these niggas' careers, bro. But I know what that brings. I'm not no idiot. You mess with a man, his food, and his family, you gonna get hurt.
Right.
I mean, that's hood shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I get into destroying, I'm gonna have to get into another game too. I don't want to destroy these niggas. But if we keep going to where we going, and nobody ain't changed their motherfucking moves, guess what a hood nigga gonna do? Nigga, I done ran off on the plug plenty of time, nigga. Houston, Atlanta. I'm one of those niggas that y'all really ain't never seen in your life, but I'm exposed now because I want to show people exactly what it is. Nigga, I done took 2 birds from niggas. Bitch, catch me. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about every nigga on the deal, nigga. It ain't damn player don't give a fuck about every nigga on no deal because he know already what his life gonna be, bitch. And we gonna have to start reneging on the deal with these motherfuckers, bro. We gotta start reneging on the deal. That's the only way they gonna respect is us to rob them, bro. Don't you know, motherfucker? You get more love from a motherfucker you done robbed than you get from a motherfucker that care for you, bro. Don't ask me why it's like that. I think it's something internally in a Negro that feel like, well, goddamn, this nigga's a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga just robbed me and like, fucking nigga, I'm walking around in public, bitch. Come get me. I know you a coward, though. I got you because I know you a coward. Now you can prove me wrong, though. But so far, I'ma wait. And we gonna have to start having that same character with these people, bro.
Yeah, cause they robbed us blind.
Yeah.
And ain't even, you know.
Yeah. And just walking around.
Ain't apologized about it since.
And just walking around, nigga. No, I don't let them niggas walk around on my money. Just cause I do it to another motherfucker, I don't let a motherfucker do it to me.
Right. Cause people get it twisted. They think, oh, we got here in the 1700s. The slave uprising is 1529, man.
Come on, man.
We was here first.
You know the history?
You know what I'm talking about? We here.
Speak on it.
Just cause they didn't write no book on them.
Yeah, you know. What Malcolm X say? Plymouth Rock landed on us. We was already here.
Nah. Man, we don't want to get that deep. These niggas. Yeah, but,
I don't want to get canceled, but you know.
But you do?
I'll read.
You do?
Oh, it's whatever.
You do?
Oh no,
You ain't gotta
no,
be.
No, we got all the time to work. We here all night.
Well, what shit?
Whatever you
It
do.
with me. But yeah, but we gotta have an ending somewhere.
Yeah. I thought you was done.
No.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I thought you had
No,
more.
you can't interrupt me. You too young to interrupt me. I ain't bullshit. Yeah, y'all too young to interrupt me. But I know what y'all ain't too young for.
What's up?
And that's to build this new kingdom, my nigga.
Oh, we with it.
Yeah. I'm not playing with that, bro. Nigga can make it seem like it ain't reality and all that old hoe ass shit. We gon' bro. I could almost start crying because I know y'all kids, bro. They ain't even gotta be yours, because they all our kids.
Right.
They ain't gotta be yours. They all our kids, bro. Watch what y'all niggas do with these kids, man. I can't. Dog, bro, I can't wait to see how y'all niggas put us in the grave, bro. We gotta leave that old shit alone, bro. My generation, we only products of the ones before us, bro. And they weren't strong enough, bro. I'm not about to have y'all niggas like that, bro. It ain't about these old ass niggas. It ain't about me. All this is about y'all and y'all kids, bro. It's a 50-year deal. I ain't gonna be here. But just how we are here tonight and pulling something from each other, we gonna develop man, it's gonna be magic to motherfuckers that live to be 100. I ain't. But some of these niggas that's gonna live to be 100, some of my homeboys, and they gonna be able to see what y'all niggas gonna do with these children y'all sell, bro. It's gonna be a magnificent thing, bro. And I want nigga to think about Victor somewhere in this interview. Maybe you tell your kid about me, bro. Maybe. And then my pyramid is built, bro. I live forever, bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all ever see me in videos? I'm always putting up L's. Everybody that's gone, they live through me.
Huh?
Yeah.
You goddamn right. And these people don't want us to be great, bro. So we gotta stop depending on them people, waiting for them to say that we great, bro. We gotta stop waiting for them people to do that, bro. And that ain't gonna happen with us kissing them people ass, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
It just like last year when we seen the riots and everything going on. Then things start getting changing. With Minnesota right now, they
done fired them motherfuckers quick and everything.
No, for sure.
They speeding up things. Things getting changed.
Why do you still catch these Bible thumpers and these other motherfuckers talking about, oh, well, let's just get along for Jesus. They say that insanity is something you do over and over again, expecting
different results.
We've been doing this 400 years, bro. So what's wrong back to why would you even question my approach? Really, why would you even question it? Technically, you supposed to be on, man, let's see how this nigga go with this, bro. Even if you ain't with it, you supposed to be like, well, you know, a person that knows something about intelligence, you know, you supposed to be like, well, 400 years, subtract 5. No, bro, you supposed to go with the 5 on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That 386 done been proven it ain't worth. Approach. Man, kiss the back of my motherfucking ass.
What I wanted to ask you about, because I know Dallas, once we had put up the initial post saying you were coming, he was like, I want to come too.
Yeah.
Would that be something you're interested in, having a joint interview?
Dallas don't want to fuck with me. Not right now. He ain't ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
He can and get destroyed. I mean, I don't have nothing to do with that. What I tell you about the line? I gotta bite his ass. I mean, I I ain't tripping. It might be the best show that y'all gonna get this year. I'm down.
All right.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do that. He wailing welterweight, man. Don't be trying to fuck with no heavyweight, man. You stop that, bro. Goddamn, Mayweather ain't gonna beat no Mike Tyson, even if he's 60. Nigga, don't even stop it. Now he might in the next. He getting sharp. He getting sharp. But at the speed he going, and then he trying to take the tactics of his masters. Your masters can't beat me. Won't y'all get the man here? Get his bitch ass in here.
Me too, right?
Yeah, he ain't gonna. You say Victor, guess what he gonna say? He know who the fuck I am. Oh well, I'll send Nook up there, or we'll send dollars. And then if he do come, guess who gonna be with him? 30 of them motherfuckers walking behind him like he goddamn Drake, a fucking entourage. Watch how they walk through this motherfucker. They all gonna try to fit back there. I'm telling you. There's 4 seats back there. Watch 15 motherfuckers they gonna lap up and all kind of shit. I ain't bullshit. To protect their slave master, they will, and they got the numbers, his personal phone number, to call his bitch ass up here. They got the number to say, hey, we need, man, Victor is changing the attitude in Austin, because these white folks already know it. You think they ain't got the FBI and them people watch me as I'm out down the street and all that old shit? Bitch, come get me. When I came out here, bitch, I knew what it was gonna be about. Nigga, I'm fucking with billion-dollar corporations. You think them people ain't gonna come for me? But somebody gotta take the sacrifice, bro. You know what's gonna happen when they bust my ass? It's gonna be some type of drive-by, type shit. I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be motherfucker pull up on side of my car and hit me like that. It's gonna be like that. But guess what they gonna do though? That's why they ain't fuck with me yet. Everybody gonna put it in their head. The Negro gonna say, no. Right now, see, I ain't gotta be no fucking Unabomber. You see, they waiting for me to self-destruct. Cause they know psychologically it's hard. See, I know what niggas like Malcolm went through now. I know what niggas like in my city. I'm not putting myself on no pedestal, but in my city, what I'm dealing with. I know what them niggas deal with. Dog, it's hard, bro. And if you ain't got no mental retardation about yourself, you ain't gonna, it'll bust your brain, bro. You will get on drugs, the niggas think and I like a little extra every once in a while, whatever, or some weed and some alcohol, but I ain't no fucking dope fiend by no means. I ain't gonna never act like it be in y'all motherfucking presence right now, nigga. What I tell you when we get out of the car? I never do that shit before a performance, nigga. I ain't gonna never let no nigga see me out of my motherfucker. Nigga, this is me. Now when I leave this motherfucker, me and her gonna goddamn chill. Yeah. Not like that. Smoking weed.
Well, Mr. Reed, it's man, it's been an honor. It's been very enlightening.
It better be.
It's getting to ask you these questions instead of just having to interpret, from the videos you see. It's been an honor. I hope y'all took something from it as well.
Definitely.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting a good fight. We appreciate you, and man, like I said, if Dallas is interested, would you be interested in coming up here with him as well?
Nigga, what I just say? you just make sure you can. And like I said, man, on respect level, whatever rules and parameters y'all fix.
Yeah.
And this is from me, and I'm supposed to tell y'all that I'm gonna follow, bro.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna follow, regardless. But if I gotta sit back there and wait my motherfucking turn, however y'all construct, cause y'all gonna construct it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cause I done called these niggas out. Yeah. And if they don't, guess what they gonna look at? Guess what my people finna look at? Cowards. The end.
We appreciate you,
Mr. Reed, it's been an honor. Hey, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Definitely.
Mr. Reed, we know you got 50 pages. so it's hard to keep up with them. But definitely, anytime you can send them a request, you can see the lives. It's definitely worth it, man. It's definitely worth it. We got an anime episode coming early next week. Tune in for that. And hey, man, it's the Daily Dose. We out.
Y'all did that shit.